Always knew nothing could stop me. I'm good.
Never lies down the house like I thought before.
Sorry, I keep looking in the mirror this whole video. I just love looking at them, and my attention span is terrible. So what's up, guys? It's Haley. I'm back with another video. You already know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Let's hop right into it. So today's video is a little different than any video I've done so far. This is a hair video. I'm not really sure what I'm going to title it yet, just because I'm not really thinking of it as much of a tutorial, just because it was my first time doing any protective style on myself. So I was just, kind of getting used to things and everything when I was doing the video. So you can kind of see what I'm doing, but not really. So more than anything, I think this video is just going to be kind of informative just on how I felt and what I experienced throughout the process of installing these beautiful extendo locks on myself. And so if you kind of just want some info and to kind of know the products that I use and everything, keep on watching this video, boo. Let me just start out by saying the hair that I got is the, I'm sorry y'all, I keep looking in the mirror. Okay, the hair that I got is the, I'm pretty sure it's, I threw away the packaging, but I'm pretty sure it's the Bobbi Boss Bomba Faux Locs Soul. Those are the ones that I got. I'll just link them down in the description so you can check them out. I have 32 locks in my head in total, and each lock is extended because I'm pretty sure the longest length that they have in that hair is 18 inches, and I wanted mine longer than that. So yes, since I have 32 locks in my head, there's 15 locks that come in a pack, and I got 3 packs. I did not want to OD on hair, at least for me, to each his own. If you want more locks in your head, then feel free to get more packs of hair and do more. But this is how many. From the videos I watched, I was pretty comfortable with the amount that I saw, that was the look that I was going for. So yes, 32 locks in total, and I only used 3 packs of hair, and each lock is extended. Now, some locks are different lengths just because I wanted like a different length look going on, kind of like a, stuck on my necklace, kind of like a layered-y kind of thing. Let me turn around to see if I can get them all kind of in there. I don't know, but they come to about, I don't know, right above my butt and right where I wanted them. They're really cute. Like I said, some of the ones in the front may be a little bit shorter, but in all, you can tell that they're pretty much all pretty close to the same length, but we do have some variety going on. So I'm just gonna kind of talk about the process. I will be inserting a clip of just what I did record, just so you guys can see. But for now, I'm just gonna give y'all some information and talk about it. Alright, so I'm running out of breath, like I'm on live or something, like I can't take a break. Okay, get yourself together. Okay, so the first step in all of this was, of course, wash your hair, make sure that it's dry and everything. So I had my hair freshly washed, my glasses and my lashes. Ooh. Cut. Okay, well, the first step is to just section your hair out, section it out. I pre-sectioned all my hair, which you'll see in this clip. Yeah, pre-sectioned it all and braided it. My hair is really soft, so I guess just depending on your hair texture or whatever, you can probably do it a different way, but I sectioned it out and then secured it with a rubber band, and then just braided the section and then secured the ends. My hair is soft, so as far as edge control and smoothing the sections and all of that, The edge control that I would recommend, now whenever I ordered this hair, I was not thinking about ordering edge control because, I don't know, I just wasn't thinking about it. But I don't really need a strong edge control for my hair just because it is so soft, so it just kind of smooths on its own. But just to like get the hairs in place and just make it really smooth and laid, I just used my Aiko gel, the olive oil kind, just simple. I didn't use too much because, you know, anybody that uses this knows that it does kind of flake. So I didn't use too much, just enough to like get the partings, you know, clean and just kind of gives it some additional like smoothing. What I use this for, this is flexible styling snot. Now as you can see, it's pretty much a full bottle and I've had this for a while. I don't really use this that much just because this will like flake, but it is very good for like stickiness. So as I was braiding my sections after, you know, whenever I was parting and stuff, I use this just to kind of get my hair together, to just get the braid real tight and smooth, just a little bit, not too much. And yeah, that's what I use this for. After I sectioned out my hair, and as I was sectioning and braiding, I was moisturizing my hair just with some regular coconut oil, just because that was my choice of what to put on my hair to keep it moisturized. So that's what I put on it. I was thinking about putting some Kehlani on there, but somehow that step just kind of went out the window. I forgot about it. But yeah, I did use the coconut oil because you still want your natural hair obviously to be moisturized and stuff while you have a protective style in. Now moving on to what I thought about the process. The process really was not that difficult. The sectioning for me, obviously it was time consuming. It did take time, but it was super simple. Like, I wasn't really too focused on the parting. Like, maybe if these were braids, I would have been more focused on it. But since they are faux locks, I don't know. I really wasn't too anal just like about the parts and stuff, and especially not the back, because you don't really pay much attention to the back. At least I don't. So I was just kind of like, whatever. The front is a different story, but yeah, the back is all like squares or whatever. I did do bricklay. I knew starting out that I wanted about 30 locks in my head, so I have a big head apparently, you know, so I was kind of having to part a little big in some areas, but I mean, the finished product looks great, so I'm not really worried about too much like the details and stuff. The front, I have kind of parted out in like I did like mainly triangles in the front, to be honest. There's some like weird looking shapes, like just not really, I don't know, like here, I don't really know what shape you would call that, but, or this right here. But yeah, it looks good. I wasn't really worried about like uniformed parting. Not for this look. For me, like I said, to each his own. Do that parting how you want to, sis. Now on to the actual application process and what I thought of that. Braiding and parting wasn't hard for me. Not even the crochet part. This is the needle that I got. It's a basic needle. I'm sure you've seen this at every hair store. Like I ordered all my stuff online because Corona devices got me full through. So I ordered mine, but yeah, basic ass little crochet hair needle that I peeped in the hair store a long ass time ago. So same little one. Since I did do you know, rubber band method and everything, push it through under the rubber band, hook the little loop of the lock on here, close it, pull it through, and then once it's pulled through underneath the rubber band in your braid, you take your braid in the lock, pull that through the loop of the lock, secure it, tighten that baby all up, and then you get to twisting.
It's that Android shit. What's up with them beats, boy? It's that Android shit.
Which was for me the most difficult part, and I don't know if it's just because maybe I was overthinking it at first. I'm sure it's because this is my first time ever doing this on myself and just trying to feel out the whole situation, everything. But whenever you tuck your hair, you're tucking, it's like you're unraveling the lock. So the lock is twisted, right? Whenever you go, or you have seen this in the clip, however I decided to do it, but you'll see it in the clip that whenever you're wrapping your hair after you get it secured at the root and everything, it's like you'll see that once you go to tuck your braid and lock it over your hair, you have to like unravel the lock a little and then start twisting around your braid. I keep messing my glasses, but it's getting hooked on my lash, y'all. If you wear glasses, you know the struggle, because I'm gonna still be a bad bitch regardless, but it's like I would like to be able to see at the same time. But anyways, plus my black glasses go kind of cute with this look, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, okay, let me get back on subject. Like, you have to pay attention to which way the lock unravels so you can twist it, you know what I'm saying, with the braid. And for me, trying to feel that out and in the places that I couldn't see, like in the back of my head, whew, honey, it took me a minute. But once I got it, it was a breeze. It was real easy. Like, the next time I do these, definitely won't be so hard. I'll be twisting like a savage. I was like getting the hang of it, because if you like go the opposite way, it's just gonna unravel the lock and all of that. Plus I knew that I had a certain amount of hair, and I knew that there was no way that I wasn't gonna extend it. So yeah, it was like I only had a few little times to mess up, and after that it was like, hey, you better get your shit together, baby, period. Once you get the hang of it, it's super easy and it'll be a breeze. You'll fly right through. The video that I watched, I will link it down below in the description box so y'all can watch it. So now let's talk about extending them. So I put every lock in my head and then I went to extend every one. Extending wasn't very hard, to be honest.
It's that Android shit. What's up with them beats, boy? It's that Android shit.
Now I will say, as far as like knowing how many to order, like I said, reiterate, 32 locks in my head in total. The 3 packs for me was perfect. This is the length that I wanted them and everything. I'm extra, so next time I might even do them a little bit longer, but this is the length that I wanted. So everything was perfect. The 3 packs was perfect for me because that's how many locks I knew I wanted in my head in the first place, was around 30. But on the last pack of hair, since I had 32 locks, I used all the first 2 packs and then I used 2 as a third to, like, you know, complete it. So then I had, what, 13 locks left. And the ones in the back are a little bit longer because they're in the bag, but like I said, mine's kind of layered throughout. So once I kind of got to the end and was trying to stretch the hair, instead of unraveling the lock and only splitting it in two and that being used for 2 locks, I started splitting, like unraveling a new lock and doing it into 3 just so it would stretch. But like I said, everything ended up turning out perfect for me, and at least for the look I was going for. Now moving on to what I ordered for like just taking care of my scalp and everything. So let me just say that my goal is to keep these in for at least a month. I've had them in for 3 days now, so of course everything's great. I have no complaints, but my goal is to keep them in for a month. And so of course you still got to take care of your scalp within that time. You can't just abandon the scalp, you know, you got to give it some TLC. And so I ordered this. I watched the video and she said this is a apple cider vinegar root rinse with tea tree oil, honey. And let me just say, Haley was never thinking about no tea tree oil until I went to cosmetology school, and baby, it's good for a lot of things. That's all I'm saying. But yes, it's a gentle scalp detox. It has no sulfate, silicones, or parabens or mineral oil in it. It deeply cleanses your scalp without stripping strands, and it's great for weaves, braids, locks, and extensions, honey. So this is what it looks like. Ew, don't mind my nails, y'all. My birthday's coming up in 2 weeks, and so next week I'm gonna do them. But oh, also, and don't mind them when I'm twisting my hair, because it was chipping. It was ghetto. I'm sorry, y'all. But this is what it looks like. Yeah. Is there anything that I'm leaving out? Like I said, my goal is to leave these in for at least a month. If they look good, if they still look good, hell, by then, if I'm not ready to take them out, I'll probably leave them longer, because y'all, I'm in love with them. But I will be back with the update just on the hair. The hair so far, to me, it looks really realistic. All depending on the type of look you're going for. Some people, if you see the pack of hair, you'll see that it's like a perfect lock. I wanted more of like distressed look, real cute. It's giving me like Riri Caribbean princess vibes or something. But I'm pretty sure that was really all I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm gonna take it down in the back so you can just kind of see the parting and stuff really fast. I had it like tied up, but parting and everything. Like all of that. I think I definitely love them more because I did it myself, so I'm like, ooh, bitch, you snapped. They're giving me like I said, Caribbean princess vibes. But yeah, that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and go ahead and like this video, comment, and that's that on that. Stay blessed, stay up, and I'm out.